Hey guys, Dillin here, and today we're going to be having a Sonic discussion. Today's Sonic discussion is going to be on Tangle and Whisper and why I think Sega should let them be in a relationship. So when Tangle and Whisper were introduced in the comics, it was obvious that these two were into each other and that they're pretty much made for each other. They act like a couple all of the time, and even in the most recent issue of the Sonic comics, they were literally being cutesy and acting like a couple together. They've been seen hugging each other, blushing near each other. Like, it's really obvious what's going on with these characters, but apparently Sega just doesn't care or doesn't notice. Maybe they're the odd ones out in the room, because Sega is insisting that these two are friends, platonic friends. Like when Sonic Speed Battle ended up getting an update, or Sonic Forces Speed Battle, whatever they call it now, the Sonic mobile racing game, when it got an update involving those two, they called them friends during the Valentine's Day event. So these two are allowed to be seen next to each other during a Valentine's Day event, but they're friends. So what I don't get is like, Sega is obviously introducing characters that are intended to be either gay or bi, but they won't fully commit to it. And the thing is like, Sega has always been about gay pride ever since it's been like the thing to talk about. They celebrate Pride Month every year. They've had Sonic wear a rainbow flag. They've had their games change their icons to rainbow flags, but they won't have two of their characters come out as openly gay. I don't get what Sega is thinking with these characters, and I don't get what Sega's goal is for these characters. Part of me wants to believe that Sega doesn't want them to be a couple because Sega notoriously hates the idea of any characters being in a relationship, because that's been a thing for a bit, and it's the reason why Sonic isn't allowed to have a girlfriend anymore, because Sega just doesn't want to deal with couples. It's kind of a mess in the marketing department. It kind of limits the characters and changes how they act towards each other. I get the point of not having couples if you really care about the status quo so much, but these two characters are mainly just for the spin-off material, like the comics and the mobile games. So Tangle and Whisper being in a relationship literally won't affect the games at all, and it will only send out positive messages that you actually care about Pride Month and that you actually care about gay pride by letting characters who are obviously meant to be in a relationship be in an official relationship. I have a feeling that they won't do that though. I have a feeling that Tangle and Whisper will continue to just be good friends and will continue to just be coded in a certain way to get people to like the characters, because I'm sure that Sega isn't going to do it. I'm sure Sega isn't going to allow them to be a couple, and that's pretty sad, because I think they would make a good couple, and I think it would be only good for Sega to allow them to be a couple. But I guess we'll just continue dealing with this will they won't they thing for another 5 years. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video though. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you really like this video, then share it around, and if you want to see more content like this, then you can subscribe. I have a Patreon that you can go back if you want to, but other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.